Imagine waking up this week to find your Centrelink age pension payment suddenly higher than usual, extra dollars appearing in your bank account with no warning. Social media is buzzing, headlines are shouting about pension payment changes, and retirees everywhere are wondering what's really going on. Is this a one-time bonus, a government windfall, or part of a bigger national update? The truth is both exciting and essential, because what's happening right now isn't just a minor adjustment, it's a nationwide overhaul of how age pension payments work. And if you're on Centrelink or about to retire, what you learn today could directly affect your income, your concessions, and your financial security for years to come. The age pension has always been one of the cornerstones of Australia's social support system, designed to ensure that older citizens can live with dignity after a lifetime of work. The latest update, effective from this week, increases both the base pension rates and the supplementary payments that accompany them. For single pensioners, the maximum fortnightly rate has risen to around $1,178.70, which includes the base rate, pension supplement, and energy supplement. For couples combined, the maximum rate has climbed to roughly $1,777 per fortnight. While the dollar increase might seem modest, approximately $29.70 more for singles and $44.80 more for couples, these small boosts accumulate over time and can make a noticeable difference when every dollar counts. Centrelink and the Department of Social Services explain that these figures are based on the indexation process, a formula that adjusts payments according to the Consumer Price Index, CPI, and the Pensioner and Beneficiary Living Cost Index, PBLCI, ensuring that payments stay in line with rising living costs and community wage standards. However, the changes don't stop at the payment rates. This week's updates also include revised income and asset test thresholds, which directly affect who qualifies for the full pension versus a part pension. Under the new rules, a single homeowner can now have up to $321,500 in assets and still receive the full age pension, while a single non-homeowner can hold up to around $579,500. For couples, the combined asset limits rise to $482,500 for homeowners and $738,500 for non-homeowners. These adjustments may seem like minor numerical shifts, but for many retirees, they represent significant new opportunities. Someone who was previously just above the cutoff and receiving only a part pension may now qualify for the full amount. On the flip side, individuals with investments or property holdings that have appreciated in value may find that they remain on a partial rate or even drop slightly if their assets exceed the new limits. What's crucial to understand here is that these changes are automatic. Pensioners don't need to reapply or submit new forms to receive the updated payments. Centrelink systems are designed to recalculate rates based on the existing financial data already on file. However, that only works if your financial information is accurate and up to date. If your savings, superannuation, or investment balances have changed recently, or if you've moved, sold property, or received an inheritance, those changes could affect your pension calculation. Services Australia has emphasized the importance of updating your financial details as soon as possible to avoid overpayments or underpayments. Overpayments, in particular, can later lead to Centrelink debt notices, which can create unnecessary stress for older Australians. Another major factor in this update is the adjustment of deeming rates, which determine how much income Centrelink assumes you're earning from financial assets like term deposits, managed funds, or shares. These deeming rates were frozen during the peak of the cost of living crisis to protect retirees from losing benefits while interest rates were rising. But now, as the economy stabilizes, the government has made small increases to those deeming rates. This means Centrelink will assume that your investments are earning slightly more than before. For pensioners with significant savings, this could reduce their payment rate marginally. It's not a huge change, but it's enough to influence the final amount some people receive. It's a good reminder that even when you're not actively earning, the income you're deemed to earn can affect your entitlements. The eligibility criteria for related support cards and concessions are also being updated as part of this rollout. The Commonwealth Seniors Health Card, CSHC, and the Pensioner Concession Card, PCC, are two of the most valuable non-cash benefits retirees can have, offering discounts on prescriptions, utility bills, transport, and council rates. With the new thresholds, more seniors will now qualify for these cards than before. For example, the income limits for the CSHC have been lifted to $95,400 for singles and $152,640 for couples, meaning that some self-funded retirees who previously missed out could now receive this valuable card. Centrelink has stated that eligible individuals will automatically receive a letter or notification if they now meet the new criteria. For many pensioners, these updates are arriving just in time. The ongoing cost of living crisis has hit retirees especially hard, with fixed incomes stretched thin by the rising prices of groceries, insurance premiums, rent, and electricity bills. Even a small increase in the age pension can ease the strain and provide a bit more stability. Economists and social services advocates have applauded the government's decision to move forward with timely indexation adjustments rather than delaying them, arguing that seniors should not be left waiting for relief when inflation continues to affect everyday necessities. However, they've also warned that the increases are modest compared to the pace of rising living costs, meaning that older Australians still need to budget carefully and explore all possible concessions available to them. It's also important to clear up a few misconceptions. Despite social media posts and online rumors suggesting that double payments or bonus pension deposits are being issued this week, Centrelink has confirmed that no such one-time bonus exists at the moment. The increases happening this week are regular indexation changes, not special payments. Any claim or message suggesting that seniors will receive 2 full pension payments in a single fortnight should be treated with caution. Unfortunately, every time Centrelink announces updates like this, scammers exploit the situation by spreading fake emails and text messages that look official, but are designed to steal personal or banking information. These scams often include links asking you to verify your eligibility or update your details. Always remember, Centrelink and Services Australia will never send messages with clickable links asking for your banking information. The only safe way to manage your payments is through your official MyGov account or the Express Plus Centrelink app. So, what exactly should you do right now? First, log into your MyGov account and check your payment summary to confirm your new rate. Look for both the base pension rate and the supplements to ensure the total amount matches what you expected. If you notice that your payment hasn't changed when it should have, or if it's gone down unexpectedly, double-check that your income and assets are correctly recorded. You can update your details directly through the app or by calling the Centrelink Older Australians line for assistance. Second, take this opportunity to review your broader financial situation. If you've paid off debt, sold assets, or have new investment income, these changes may influence your payment. Keeping your information current is the best way to ensure your pension reflects your true situation and that you're not over or underpaid. For example, imagine a retired couple living in Victoria who own their home and have modest savings of around $250,000. Last month, they were receiving a part pension due to being slightly over the full rate asset threshold. With this week's changes, their savings now fall under the new limit, meaning they automatically qualify for the full age pension and receive roughly $80 more per fortnight combined. Conversely, another retiree who recently shifted money from a low-interest savings account to higher return investments might see a slight reduction in payments due to increased deeming income. Both scenarios show why it's vital to stay informed and proactive whenever Centrelink updates its rules. Small shifts can make meaningful differences to your income. One of the key benefits of these updates is that pensioners don't need to reapply or submit forms. Centrelink's digital systems handle the recalculations automatically based on stored information. However, accuracy depends on what's already in the system. If your data hasn't been updated in years, you might not get the right amount. Think of it as a partnership between you and Centrelink. The government adjusts the policy, but it's your responsibility to keep your records accurate so the system can work correctly. There's also some additional good news for those who were previously just outside the eligibility window for various benefits. Because the new income and asset limits are more generous, many people who lost access to the pensioner concession card or rent assistance may find themselves eligible again. These concessions can significantly lower monthly expenses and improve overall financial well-being. Financial planners and community service organizations are urging retirees to treat this update as a chance to reassess their entitlements, especially since many don't realize they're missing out on benefits they already qualify for. At the heart of these changes is a broader goal to ensure that the age pension remains sustainable, fair, and responsive to real-world economic pressures. By linking payment adjustments to cost of living indexes and updating thresholds regularly, the government aims to maintain purchasing power for older Australians while encouraging long-term stability in the social welfare system. While no adjustment can solve every challenge facing retirees, these ongoing updates show a continued commitment to keeping the system responsive and equitable. Before you go, there are 3 key steps every pensioner should take this week to make the most of these new rules. First, verify your updated pension rate through MyGov or the Centrelink app to confirm that your payment matches the new indexation figures. Second, review your financial details and report any changes to ensure accuracy. And third, check whether you now qualify for additional concessions like the Commonwealth Seniors Health Card, rent assistance, or energy supplement, as the updated thresholds could make a big difference to your overall budget. If you found this explanation helpful, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more verified updates about Centrelink, the age pension, and cost of living support in Australia. My goal is to make these complicated government updates clear and easy to understand so that you always know what's real and what's not. Drop a comment below if you've already noticed changes to your payments this week, and I'll do my best to explain what may have caused it. Stay informed, stay vigilant against misinformation, and remember, understanding your payments is the best way to protect your finances, your independence, and your peace of mind in retirement.